Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. I am on the ASU server once again, and I'm in the unnamed village, which I need a name for, so I got to figure that out. But I think I'm going to put up my first structure, and I was going to do a blacksmith shop right here, but I think we're going to actually put it down into the ground and see how that works out. It'll be a little indented. Let me lay the foundation. I'll get right back to you. I have a story to tell today. Hooray for story time. I'll be right back. Okay, so I changed my mind on the putting it down in the ground because I think then it would feel too low, and the blacksmith shops, at least in Minecraft, should be kind of high in my opinion. I am changing the design up just a bit. Oh, alright, so what I'm going to talk to you guys about was Call of Cthulhu again. The next scenario that I ran was called the Blackwell Horror. And many of my players have bad dreams still to this day about that scenario. Basically, they got hired to, I gotta remember how to put one of these things together. They got hired to, it's gonna go up 1, 2, boop, and then here's the roof level, right? Blacksmiths are big. They got hired to investigate a house, basically, that was haunted, and they get to the town, and we're dealing with mostly new characters here. Here, let me take a look at the list. Benjamin Willows, the museum curator. Edmund Parker, the what was he? Newspaper photographer. Tommy O'Sullivan, who was a bootlegger, I think, and Father Matthew Golden, who was a priest. So they go to this town, and they are immediately there's some hostile action, or people act hostile towards them. The sheriff of the town, he doesn't like them. Doesn't want them around. He's like, get out of here, you guys. I hate you guys. Get out. I hate you. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing here. I'll be right back. 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyway, the sheriff of this town is immediately hostile towards them. He obviously does not want them around, and he's not afraid to say that. Okay, there we go. Trying to figure this design out. Okay, because I haven't built one of these in a while. I think the back wall is also, yeah. So he's very hostile towards them. He doesn't want them around, obviously. They try to get some answers from some other people in town without any luck at all. I mean, people are just, they don't want them there. They're just like, get out. Don't come. Don't be here. We do not like your kind around here, buddy. Okay, there's the basic structure up. Nice. Let's figure out how this guy's going to look. Oh, let's put the roof on first. So then one of the guys has like a heart attack, and they guess that it was somehow the librarian. She was like watching him through the window, and they're thinking about leaving, and they end up, I think what they decided to do was sneak out of town, leave town, and then they end up coming back to go check out the actual house, because there's signs up says, you know, no trespassing by order of the sheriff, blah 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 blah. And I need to put stuff on the roof so we don't have spawns up there. This might be 2 episodes. Do I have? Yeah. Awesome. So they go to the house. This house is, it looks like it's in okay shape. But they go and there's a little church in one room. No, wait, that's not it. How did they figure that out? This black gunk appears at one point. At another point, they're trying to deal with what looks like some kind of giant big-ass rat. And then they find like a secret panel in the... Does that look right? I think that's right. And you put a little iron rail right there, and we'll put our lava in here eventually. Not quite yet, though. Is that right? It doesn't look right. No. There we go. And there'll be, I think there'll be lava in there. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. We need to put an anvil in here too. Oh, we're losing our light. And we need to process some of these. So anyway, sorry guys, I'm getting slightly distracted. They end up finding what appears to be some kind of an awful, essentially an awful room. Yeah, it goes like that, doesn't it? And then we plug this guy up. Although I'm probably going to put a few furnaces in here. It's like a little church that's been set up in this place, and they oops. Yeah. So they go in there, and when they turn the okay, here's the basics of it. When they turn over the crucifix, it was a big, giant, almost life-size crucifix, and when they turn it over, all this black stuff comes out. Whoa. And the secret passageway opens, and so they go down in there, and they find this awful, horrible, wasn't really a crypt. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to do that. Boom. Man, there's a lot of badness out there tonight. I guess technically it wasn't a crypt, but it was awful, and they fled. They took off. They're like, no, this is too terrible to even deal with. Alright, we're making good progress here. I'm hoping this episode isn't too long already. It probably is, so we'll probably break this into 2 shorter episodes so I can finish the story. They go down to the bottom, and there's tons of rats down there, and this giant, awful rat thing. No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, terrible, awful rat thing. They flee. They go running back to their cars. And sheriff shows up, of course. Pretty nice. It's level with the road, but pretty big. And I don't think anybody will be able to get over it. Let's, here, I'm going to make the iron bars, and I'm going to get the lava put in place. And then we're going to see about finishing this guy up.